What do you think differentiates yourself from the other two candidates?
Besides my hair? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
Jokes?
Yeah.
Do you need some water?
No, I'm good. No, thank you. No, I think we're all. I looked at the resumes. I watched their videos. I think we all have, different things to offer. I think we certainly are all experienced and all have different levels of education. I think what I have that's different is my experience in working in an urban environment. I think that being from a major city police department brings a whole lot more to the table than some of the other smaller departments. I've seen about everything you can see. Good, bad, ugly, horrific, and I still love the job. After seeing everything I've seen in 24 years, I still love the job, and I still think that there's a lot that we can do to improve policing. And I think that we've made, great strides since 2014. I was in Ferguson on day one of the Mike Brown shooting. I saw the things that we did wrong, as in general in our St. Louis area, and we've improved a lot. But are we finished? No, we have so much farther to go. I read a lot about Champaign. I read about the Q1 Carrington shooting, and that to me was your Mike Brown incident in a lot of ways. And I think that the department's made a lot of positive changes since then, but I think that it's something that we have to keep doing. And I think that everybody's ready for that now. I don't think that everyone was ready for it at a certain time, and I think that even law enforcement's ready. I don't think anyone could watch the video of George Floyd and think that was okay. I made every one of my 250 officers that work
People
for me.
do make that argument, though. That if he wasn't doing something wrong, then he wouldn't have been in trouble.
Well, I've had that conversation with officers that work for me, and it's not possible. You can't watch that video and think that that's okay. You just can't. And if you are in law enforcement and you think that, then I think that there might be a problem. So I think that we've made great strides since then. But again, I think that it's a good time for law enforcement. I think that it's time to evolve and move forward. And I think that Champaign's in a good place to do that. I think the community is in a good place to help.
Yes. What do you think differentiates yourself from the other two candidates?
I'm not going to talk poorly about them. I think Champaign's in a wonderful position because I've met both of them, and I think the world of them. They're both qualified and capable and competent police commanders, and I think the city's going to do really well with anyone.
So how are you really different from them?
The one thing I have is
I've
I've been a municipal police chief for over 9 years now. I've done this very job you're hiring for over 9 years, and so I've already learned my lessons. I've interacted with city councils. I've done the community meetings. I've been the spokesperson for the department. I've been at protests and talked about what police departments do. I've been part of reform movements. I've done it, and I've done it for 9 years and done it pretty successfully. But again, these other two folks are just somewhat great professionals, and I think it's a credit to the city that they got such great folks that would want to come here.
So I believe that they're both in management positions too at other departments, and they manage something similar to the municipal. What about something other than that that differentiates you, that makes you stand out for this community?
I am who I am. You can soft sell the experience a little bit, but there's a difference between being a commander and being the chief of a city. There's a big difference, and I've learned that. The average tenure of a police chief right now is 3.5 years. That's the average experience you have, and I've got over 9 years. So I've been successful at it for a long time in my profession, more than twice as long as the average person. So that really is what sets me apart, is I've done it and I've handled these things on multiple occasions.
Thank you. What do you think differentiates yourself from the other two candidates?
Let me just say last question too, because we're winding down.
Yeah,
It's
so,
after 8:30.
Well, first of all, I think both of my colleagues are amazing, right? They're absolutely. I talked to Bryce, amazing career. Talked to the major from St. Louis, amazing, right? So there's not that much difference. The only difference is I bring more experience. I'm Illinois grown. I know what goes on in Illinois. I've already invested with the Illinois Chiefs of Police, the International Chief of Police. I'm already embedded with all the some of the elected leaders in the state. I've been tried and proven to be a quality leader in the state of Illinois. I'm already police certified in the state of Illinois, coupled with the military experience I bring to the table, from Private E1 fighting in Desert Storm to all the way to being a full-bird colonel running operations as a chief operation officer. So you're going to get both. That's the difference that my colleagues don't bring to the table.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.